class. We gotta be in class right now.
Oh, yeah. So true. So true. It's afternoon now, isn't it? Kirsten, hi. Who else is here? I can't see, my thing won't go down. Oh, Nali or Anaya. Okay, we're gonna get started here shortly. Ember, hi. Nali, hi. Monica, hi. Skylar, hello. Good to see you guys. Tyra, hi.
Hello.
There's no one in the background today. Where are all the kids?
I'm in the bedroom and you're playing in the living room.
Ah, I see. They'll find you. Just wait.
Even if I lock my door, they grab like a toy or like a fork that they use for lunch and unlock my door. So either way, I'm never safe in the house.
Oh my gosh, they are resourceful. Jeez. Awesome. Hi, Jenna. Nolly, you're hilarious. Okay, we got about 1 more minute. We'll get started. Hi, Andrew. Shane, hi. Hey, Sean, hello. Hope all is well. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get started on the warm-up. All right. Pink. Hi, Killian. Want to make sure I hit record. Okay, good. All right, so let's start with that warm-up. Here we go. All right, so now that class has started, let's simmer down on the chit chat there in the chat. You guys can talk later. Let me get to the warm up. Not sure how 2 people have turned this in, but okay. I'm going to turn my camera off because it tends to go through faster for whatever reason. Okay, so question is, what do you call an overall state of well-being or total health? And here we go in 3, 2, 1. Start with that warm-up, caps and ends, complete sentences. 2 minutes. 18 seconds. Okay, time is up. Did anyone know what the answer to that was?
No, I definitely didn't.
Anybody else? The answer to that was wellness. Thank you, Jenna. Good job. All right. So I just want to recap on the new policy for late work. So hopefully I'm not the only one that you've heard this from, but starting with today, everything that's turned in late is going to be reduced to 80% of the assignment. Okay. So those people that they're working on time get the full credit, and those that turn in late, 80%. And it also goes until the unit. So any late work you can turn in for 80% credit all up until the test. And once the test is given, then after that time, no more assignments will be taken after the unit. Okay. Is that pretty crystal clear to everybody?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So just wanted to roll that out so that we were all on the same page with that. Okay. So basically what I want to do today is finish up our Google Slides. I have a little worksheet I wanted us to do in class. Then I'm going to do a little bit of Quizlet because we've been doing some terms and see if you guys can figure out what the answers are. And then we're going to kind of take a little bit of a turn and we're going to do some information on a case study that we're going to work on for a few class periods. And then once that's said and done, then we'll do a review sheet and then we'll take the test, okay? So you will not be testing today or this week at all. We'll just have to see kind of where we are next week and when that test will fall, okay? So just kind of keep that in mind that it's looming. It's just not super close right now, but it's looming. It's there. And then remember on Wednesday, you'll have a demo that you will be responsible for completing, and then we'll just kind of continue on with what our discussion will be about today. So with that being said, remember that when we do a Google slide, that anything on it is noteworthy, and you may want to jot information down that's underlined because that's going to be the most important points that I'm going over with you. Okay, so just recapping the last time we were together, we were talking about nutrition, nutrients, and epidemiology, and then I kind of paused here, okay, because we were talking about the 6 basic nutrients and things like that. And so I'm going to go on to my next slide. Let me present this to you. I don't have my camera on because the bandwidth is faster if I don't. So when we're talking about nutrition and wellness, the scientific method could be used, and I know you use this in science. So basically, it's the process that researchers use to find answers to questions. And there's 3 key components. There's making an observation. There's stating a hypothesis or guess, tested and verified. And then there is a revised experiment to test and verify results. A theory, remember, is a principle that tries to explain something that happens in nature. Although it is not based on evidence, a theory is not a fact. It still requires further testing. So just, what's up? Somebody talking to me? No? Okay, so like for example, a researcher might be aware of statistics showing that men do not tend to live as long as women. And so this prompts them to raise the question, why do men have a shorter life expectancy than females? So that would be like what they're observing. They have to, hypothesize why that is and then do an experiment on, their hypotheses. So some things to remember. Here's like the little scientific method. I'm sure that you've seen this before. Maybe it's in one of your classes. I don't know. But something to remember when you're doing research and wanting to know if something is accurate or not. So information intended to update professionals or pique consumer interest. So you got to kind of think of why this study was done. Be aware of who is relaying the information. Like if it's something on the web that's a .com, those aren't always as reputable as like a .gov, or .edu. Those are educational sites or government sites that are probably going to have more science backing. It is, is it a media reporter or somebody in the health or nutritional professional, something along those lines? Kaden? There we go. Okay. You also need to look at, did it involve 8 people or in a 3-week study, or was it 8,000 people in a 3-year study? I mean, you can look at that and figure out which one has higher validity or value. Also keep in mind that many experiments are conducted to prove or disprove a theory. Okay, now all experiments will yield the same result, and a single study is not a sufficient basis for recommending change in behavior. So you gotta kind of take studies with a grain of salt, because you want to make sure that you're looking at all the evidence and maybe comparing, contrasting with other people's research, but making sure that it's reputable and not just, like I think of People magazine is, not, I don't know that they always seek out the best people to interview when it comes to looking for information that's, credible. Okay. Going back here, I had to stop what I was doing. Okay, so studies show many people in the United States are not following the most healthful eating and physical activity patterns. Okay, studies also show nutritional problems tend to increase as income levels decrease. A number of health fitness problems are affecting the nation's state of wellness. So here's some of our issues. And I underlined one because that one's on the test. So about 1/3 of people in the United States eat an inadequate diet. 1 out of 3 adults is overweight. 1 out of 4 is more than 20% overweight. Popular lifestyles include less and less physical activity. Important nutrients are missing from the diet of some groups of people, such as teens and older adults. Fats, cholesterol, sodium, and sugar intake are higher than recommended. So these problems arise for several reasons. Some people don't have enough money to acquire adequate nutrition. Others lack information and skills needed to select a nutritious diet. Some people may not know that they need to make changes. Still, other people simply choose to ignore current nutritional recommendations. One reason some people give for disregarding nutritional recommendations is some nutrient messages are unclear or contradictory. So they're kind of confused. They don't know who to believe or what to believe. Findings from one study seem to dispute the things from another study. What is a health-conscious person supposed to believe as he or she tries to make wise lifestyle choices? So education is the key to kind of sorting out the conflicting messages. So hopefully that's kind of what you'll learn as we kind of go along. Okay, so I need you to look in Google Classroom for a minute. And I just need to unlock it. So let me do that. And I just want to make sure I got everything I need. Okay. Okay, so coming at you, I got two things. I wanted to make a crossword puzzle, but I couldn't do it in the Google Classroom or in Google, and so I got two options for you. You can do the crossword puzzle because some people like to count boxes to figure out words. So you can do the crossword puzzle, but maybe do a split screen with a Google, what do I want to say, Google Doc, and then just number the answers like that you would in the crossword puzzle, or you can use the words in wellness and just put in the right answer. That's fine too. I left you two options depending on what interests you the most. Okay, so my crossword puzzle is a PDF. You can't write on it, but you could do it on a Google Doc and just give me the numbers of where they were supposed to go. Or you can opt to do the words in wellness and then just put the words in where they go, where they belong. Okay, so I want you to work on that right now, and then we're going to go over the answers. So work on that. I'm going to give you a few minutes here. Let's start with 10. So we'll start with 10. Okay, so I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes. And we'll go from there. I'll give you some time to read through those questions and get your answers down. All of them we've discussed and talked about, so you should know them, but if you get confused on one or you're not really sure, leave it blank, and we will fill it out together and turn it in. Okay, so Natalie, were you able to locate it in Google Classroom?
Yes, I was.
Thank you, ma'am. Natalie, are you going to finish in 2 minutes?
No, I'm not.
What number are you on? Okay, so in the chat, if you could put 1 if you are completely done with that document. Did anybody finish? Okay, so can somebody in the chat tell me how much more time do you think you would need to complete it? Okay. All right, so I'm willing to give that to you. So let's do 4 minutes. See if you can finish it up in 4 minutes. Okay. I'm going to go over that worksheet by using Quizlet, so I'm not really going to give you the exact answer. That's them pounding. Give me 1 second. Take like a 1 minute, I don't know, 1 minute break. I got to run and do something. I got some furnace men here. 1 minute. Okay, sorry about that. Thank you, guys. Life goes on. Okay, so here we go. Yep, Connor, that's what we're doing. Okay, so I need everyone to participate. So if you can unmic yourself and just give me the answer, because once I open Quizlet, I won't be able to look back at my chat. So just use your voice would be great. And I think I'm still presenting, so I'm good to go. And Nolly, you'll let me know if you can't see the Quizlet, please. Oh boy, oh God. Okay, I'm still having difficulty here on my end, but I'm outside, so here we go. All right, back to the Quizlet. Here, da-da-da. Sorry. Things are as they are. Okay, so okay, so what is the answer to this one? Influence people in your own age, social group, and have on your behavior. What is the answer? Hello, my people. You can hear me, right? Nolly, can you confirm?
I can confirm, but I do not know the answer.
Oh, okay.
Stop.
The answer is peer pressure, people. Okay, the process by which your body takes in and uses food. What is that answer? Process by which your body takes in. Yes.
Digestion? I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I have no clue.
The answer is nutrition. A substance that provides nourishment essential for growth and the maintenance of life. What would the answer be? We just talked about this the last time we were together.
Protein, nutrient. I don't.
Yes, thank you.
Which one? Wait, was it protein or nutrients?
Nutrients. Good job. Okay, the average length of life a person living in the same environment is called life what?
Expectancy.
Yes, good job. A suggested answer to a scientific question which can be tested and verified. You know,
Observation
nope, somebody else said
or
it in
a
the background.
hypothesis.
Hypothesis, yeah. Okay, a state of the physical world, including the condition of water, air, and food, is blank quality.
Environmental.
Okay, a principle that tries to explain something that happens in nature. I just went over this with you.
Theory.
Yes, good job, whoever said that. I think it was Ira, but I'm not sure.
Yes, it was.
Okay, death that occurs due to lifestyle behaviors that lead to a fatal accident or the formation of an avoidable disease. Right at the beginning of our PowerPoint, we did something that looked like a timeline. What was it called when that death could occur due to lifestyle behaviors, fatal accidents, or formation of avoidable disease?
Premature.
Yes, good job. All right, the identification of a disease. What is that called? When a doctor identifies a disease, he puts forth a
Diagnosis.
Yes, nice job. A state of wellness characterized by peak physical, mental, or social well-being.
Optimum.
Let's see. Yes, good job. Whoops. Okay, the process researchers use to find answers to their questions.
Scientific method.
Good job. Okay, I'm going to start it over because it didn't give us all. Okay, an overall state of well-being or total health. Anybody?
Wellness.
Good job. Fitness of the body refers to how well your body functions.
Physical health.
You got it. Good job. Okay. The state of being comfortable with yourself, with others, and with your surroundings. State of being comfortable with yourself, with others, and with your surroundings. Mental health. How well you get along with others. What kind of health is that?
Social.
Yes, thank you. And healthcare that focuses on the aspect of a patient's care, physically, mental, and socially. Like they kind of look at the patient as a whole instead of like just the physical piece. Do you remember what that's called? It starts with an H.
Holistic.
Yes, nicely done. Oh, it won't turn. That is it. There it is. What's the leading cause of death in the United States? We did this last time. What is the leading cause of death in the United States? Nobody knows this?
Cancer.
No.
Accidents.
No.
How not? What?
You're missing the most important one.
Heart disease.
Heart disease. Ding, 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 ding,
Heart
ding, ding, ding,
disease.
ding. Correct. What's the leading cause of death and injury for adolescents? What's that one?
Cancer.
Thank you, whoever said accidents.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Did you tune me out last Wednesday? I'm feeling like maybe. Okay, and then this is where we started from. Okay, so I can share that to you in Google Classroom because it seems like some of you are a little rusty. Hopefully those that chose not to speak up knew them all. I'm sure that's what it was. So just be mindful of that, you know, there will be vocab on your test and that you're going to need to know that, okay? All right, so now I'm going to kind of switch gears a little bit. And we're going to talk about a case study. Who can tell me what a case study is? What's a case study?
The study of a case.
So that's gonna.
Yeah, but could you give me a little more information? Or maybe you can't tell me what it is. You can give me an example. Maybe that would be better. Can you give me an example or tell me what a case study is? Anyone? Hello? In cyber world? What's a case study? All right. Let's see here. Zach H, are you in the house? Oh, yes, somebody answered me. Great. Do you have any idea what a case study is? Like, what do you think it is?
I don't.
You're not sure?
I don't know.
Have you ever heard somebody say case
Nope.
study? Like maybe on the news or anything like that?
Nope.
No? Oh my goodness. Okay.
No.
Well, now I've said it to you, so you can chalk it up to me. But a case study is, for example, some doctors, like I was talking before about the scientific method, may take patients and give them, let's say, medicine that they think, let's use COVID, for example. So they're going to take a group of people and they're going to study how they are affected by this medication. Then they're going to give another group, let's say, a placebo. Does anyone know what a placebo is?
A sugar pill.
Yes, that's correct, actually. So they're going to give another group a placebo, something that's not anything, but they're going to tell them it is. And so that's a group. And then they might give another group a portion of that same drug, but give them something else along with it. And so they're going to study how they respond in all the areas of health. That's what a case study is. So we're going to do a small little case study on this guy named Carl. And so we're going to look at Carl's choices and behaviors, and we are going to make a assumption on certain things. I don't want to give too much away, okay? So the first things that we need to talk about are things that are going to help develop our understanding about some of Carl's risk factors and things that Carl is going to be having to deal with. So we're going to start with some basic things. And I'm going to first ask you a question that I'm going to try this new thing. I don't know. Cross your fingers because this will be the first time I've ever used this. It's called Palette. And maybe some of your other teachers have used it. But I'm going to, in the chat, put the link. And I need you to go to it. And there's two questions on the board. The questions are, who do you know has had a heart attack or stroke? What happened and how are they coping? So you may have that. Or if you don't know anyone that's ever had a heart attack or stroke, answer this. If you do not know someone who has had a heart attack or stroke, what do you know about a heart attack or stroke? Okay. So just go to the palette and just write in one of the boxes, under one of the boxes that you can. You know, some people, like I said, aren't going to experience anything, and so they would have to tell me what they know. Some people don't know anything about a heart attack or stroke, but they know someone that's had one. Okay, so let's have you write in the palette. Okay, so right now I only have 2 people in the palette. You need to go to the website that I put in the chat, and you need to go and answer the question.
Mine is being slow.
That's okay. I appreciate you telling me that. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of recap a few of these. I'm not going to give anyone's name, but so some of the things that people know about them is that there's after effects that can be permanent. Know a lot of times that they can be so severe that a person having them could either die or never come back the same, physically and mentally. When someone has a heart attack, there's a blockage of blood flow that goes to the heart. That a stroke occurs in the brain, but a heart attack occurs in the chest when someone gets blocked in the brain and heart. You can go into a coma and may never wake up from it. People usually have a heart attack. There's a blood clot that kind of blocks the blood to go to the heart. You can die. Both are very deadly and can leave you affected for years or maybe the rest of your life. So it looks like some people have experienced heart attack, family member. Let's see. Somebody knew somebody, an aunt, the effects were speech, but they'd have recovered. So I'm assuming maybe the recovery was with physical therapy or medication or something along those lines. I'm sorry to hear about all those that have been afflicted by this. Let's see, another great-grandpa. Okay. All right, so I have another question for you that I will ask you also. So this will require you to join this Padlet. Again, I'm going to put it in the chat, and I need you to go to that one and answer these questions. So the questions are, what risk factors, behaviors, or choices could lead to a heart attack or stroke? And do you think a high school student should be concerned about his or her risk factors for heart attack or stroke? And then maybe give me one or two reasonings for your answer. So if you say yes, what is one or two of your reasons? If you say no, give me one or two of your reasons, okay? So go to the Padlet and answer those questions. Okay, so it looks like for risk factors, we have weight, we have not getting enough exercise, smoking, high blood pressure, unhealthy diet, obesity, unhealthy smoking, fatty foods. And then should we be concerned? We have someone that says no. They shouldn't be scared for right now, but they should take this into consideration. Depends on if it runs in the family or not and how you eat. Think that, whoopsie. They shouldn't be scared for right now. Yes, because it will all come back on them if they don't start watching. They're eating. This is the one I just, because you're young, you're automatically exempt from the possibility. It depends on your health or not. If there is a history of stroke or heart attack in the family, high school student wasn't the healthiest, and it's possible for a heart attack or stroke to occur. Okay, so we will continue looking at this subject matter the next time we meet, but I'm going to end it a couple minutes early because my dogs are going crazy, and I'm still dealing with my furnace people that are here. So I apologize for that, but life unfortunately still carries on. So take care. Thanks for joining me today, and we will continue on with our discussion on Wednesday. Make sure you get that worksheet in, though. That's important. Make sure you get that in.
Bye, Miss Septa.
Bye, Lovey. See you later.